In the heart of Ireland's rolling green hills, where the land is rich with history and myth, there lives a creature of legend known to all, the Leprechaun. Often depicted as a small bearded man dressed in green, the Leprechaun is a figure of both charm and cunning, a symbol of Ireland's folklore and the elusive nature of fortune. The Leprechaun is a solitary fairy, known for his love of mischief and his skill as a shoemaker. According to legend, each leprechaun guards a pot of gold, hidden at the end of a rainbow. But catching a leprechaun and claiming his treasure is no easy task. For the leprechaun is a master of trickery, always one step ahead of those who try to outsmart him. Leprechauns are said to be the descendants of the Tuatha Danann, the ancient gods of Ireland who were driven underground by invading forces. Over time, these once mighty beings shrank in stature and power, becoming the fairies of Irish legend. The leprechaun, with his keen wit and love of gold, is one of the most enduring of these fairies, embodying the spirit of cleverness and resourcefulness. Leprechauns are renowned for their craftsmanship, particularly their skill in making shoes. It is said that you can hear the leprechaun before you see him, the sound of his hammering echoing through the hills as he works. But beware, if you hear that sound and manage to catch a glimpse of the leprechaun, he will try to distract you with riddles and tricks. If you lose sight of him, even for a moment, he will vanish, taking his treasure with him. There are countless stories of those who have tried and failed to outwit the leprechaun. One of the most famous tells of Seamus O'Toole, a farmer who captured a leprechaun and demanded to know where his gold was hidden. The leprechaun pointed to a tree in a field, but when Seamus returned with a spade, he found that every tree in the field had red ribbon tied to it, making it impossible to find the right one. The leprechaun had tricked him once again. Seamus thought he had the little fella, thought he was clever enough to get his hands on that gold. But the leprechaun is always 2 steps ahead. You can't outsmart a leprechaun. He'll have you chasing your tail before you know what's happened. And that's the way it's always been. The leprechaun's love for gold and his cunning nature have made him a symbol of the elusive pursuit of wealth. In a land where fortune is often hard won, the leprechaun represents both the possibility and the futility of chasing after riches. His treasure, always just beyond reach, serves as a reminder that true wealth is not easily attained, and that the journey is often more important than the destination. For the people of Ireland, the leprechaun is more than just a fairy tale. He is part of the cultural fabric, a figure that embodies the wit, humour and resilience of the Irish spirit. Though he may be elusive, the leprechaun's presence is felt in the stories passed down through generations, stories that continue to inspire both young and old. The leprechaun's legend has endured for centuries, a testament to the power of storytelling and the enduring appeal of a good trickster tale. The leprechaun remains one of the most beloved and iconic figures in Irish folklore. A small but mighty spirit who reminds us that in a game of life, a little wit and humour can go a long way.